Welcome back, students, after a short break. And before we start today's session or today's class, let me get back that before we went to the break, went for the break, we were doing the chapter on prepositions. So let me get back and revise a little with what is a preposition. A preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to show in what relation the person or thing denoted by it stands in regard for something. So in literal sense, it means to be placed before. We can see the examples. Rita is fond of chocolates. Sometimes the preposition may be placed after its object. The policeman ran quickly toward the car. The thief succeeded in escaping. So basically we see a preposition joins a noun to another noun, pronoun or an adjective, or to a verb in these examples. There are few sentences in which we omit prepositions. Example, we did it last month, where we have omit the word in. Wait a minute, wait for a minute, we need to say, but the word for is omit in the sentence. I cannot walk a yard. That is again the word for is omit in this sentence. There are few prepositions in which we use the prepositions in the end of a sentence. Now we see that here. Example, here is the document that you asked for. What are you looking for, or what are you looking at? That is the boy I was speaking of. What are you thinking of? Now, before we start the next course on a preposition, there were few prepositions which we haven't been able to discuss because of the time constraint. So we come back to to and towards, up, upon, under, through, which indicates a place. Example, he went towards the jail to check the cells. He climbed up the ladder. The book lies upon the desk. The troop marched through the town. We have next example for, which indicates contrasts, concessions. For example, for his wealth, he is not contented. We come to the next one, that is after. After becomes with after all efforts, he failed. The last one with this is from, which indicates inference, motive, source, or origin. He did it from gratitude. Light emanates from the sun. Now there are few points which needs to be remembered while we are dealing with prepositions. You can reconcile to a person, but you can reconcile to a person, but you reconcile with a thing. Whereas you can agree with a person, but you can agree to a thing. You are angry with the person, but angry at a thing. You are glad for a person, but glad at a thing. Though he was not well, he calmly went about, These are the sentences which we were dealing with. So you should read the sentences carefully, keeping the above in mind, and select most appropriate preposition that is suited to the sentence. Please ensure while you are dealing with this, you should be sure about which preposition to use where. Now, there are few prepositions which we use as phrase prepositions. For example, along with, in favor of, in case of, away from, owing to, in compliance with, according to, in favor of, by dint of, in accordance with, in lieu of, because of, in addition to, in order to, by means of, agreeable to, with an eye to, by virtue of, for the sake of, in case of, on account of, with regard to, in comparison to, instead of, in order to, in the event of, with regard to, for the sake of, by the way of, with reference to, in spite of, on behalf of, in place of, in course of. Participle pronouns are words which are present participles of verbs and are used without any noun or a pronoun attached to them. For example, considering, during, bearing, concerning, notwithstanding, pending, regarding, respecting, and touching. Example, notwithstanding the opposition from his family, he joined the army. Now, looking at the sentence, you need to verify which preposition works accordingly. With this, we come end to our session on prepositions. We'll begin with the next topic in the next session. Thank you. Stay safe, stay home.